Phillip spent much of his life without a home. After finding housing through Abode's Rapid Rehousing Program, he was selected for RCAP, Abode's Rapid Rehousing Cash Assistance program. RCAP offers 1 year of unconditional financial support that participants can use as needed for rent, debt, or daily expenses when their rapid rehousing subsidies end.
Hi, my name is Phillip. I'm 44 years old and I'm in the RCAP program, me and my daughter Parker, and she's 6 years old.
Phillip grew up in Southern California. From the start, life was unstable. Addiction, loss, and abuse followed him from childhood into adulthood.
As when I was a kid, I was born addicted to drugs, and I was beat up a lot as a kid and abused every way. So my mom died when I was young, and after my mom died, CPS took me from the man I was with, which is my stepfather at the time. But so I was pretty much homeless from that age on because I didn't have a home from 12.
For years, Phillip cycled through institutions and addiction. But after finding his faith and getting clean, things began to change. He was working and taking care of his family. However, his partner also struggled with addiction.
After having Parker, I always worked, so I had, I've always had a little bit of stability because after I got clean, I had a truck and I worked for a construction company. But after my divorce and Parker was born, the mother relapsed. I said, I'm gonna have to call CPS, just give me the daughter. And she said no, so I called them. They came and took her to jail, and they gave me Parker.
Phillip navigated temporary situations, including time in a shelter while he worked and saved. When that stay ended, he was just days from being back on the street.
I was a week from being homeless again after being 2 years in a family shelter. It was devastating. And they really were kicking me out. I had the final notice, and Abode came and helped me, and they got me this apartment.
Through Abode's Rapid Rehousing Program, Phillip and Parker finally found a place to call home. And through RCAP, they found a way to keep it.
I got a good amount, $16,000 they gave me. Mm-hmm. So that's awesome. But I'm gonna pay my credit cards down, and then I'm gonna try to buy a family-friendly vehicle, used vehicle, something so we have one, And it's, I had a couple surgeries that cost me money. Her daycare cost me $1,500. I had to use my credit card for that. The money is a savior, Without that money, we would have been in a hard situation again,
With a home and steady support, Phillip can finally care for his health and get consistent treatments.
Well, being stable is always good, right? Because now that I'm stable, I can actually go to the doctor and be in one place for, to do checkups, and to follow through. Everything was caught early, so I'm on medication now, and those are things that would never happen just being, going place to place, trying to find stability.
Being stable also means providing consistency and safety for his daughter.
She even tells me, Daddy, I'm so glad we have a home to come to and it's not going to change. And
today, Phillip works full-time in construction, goes to school at night, and dreams of opening his own church and a home for others who need help. He spends his weekends with Parker at the community library across the street.
Go there every weekend. They have art class, Filipino story time. She's in there. They sing row, row, row your boat in Filipino, but she's singing in English. She knows it. It's awesome though. I love it. And then they have all kinds of stuff. They all know us over there. We're over there every weekend.
Faith is still at the heart of Phillip's story. The belief that no matter how dark things get, there's always a way forward.
Because those are all my prayers I asked for. Let me have an apartment. Let me be clean. Let me have my little girl. Yeah, let me be happy. One by one, it's all came, so.
For Phillip and Parker, Abode's Rapid Rehousing and RCAP programs don't just provide shelter or support. They provide possibility.